Hello, good afternoon. My name is Jorge Alberto Cortina Flores, and this is the last speech of my module 8. And I'm going to talk about my life, how I have been growing up since I was a kid. So, this is important for me because now, after a year that I graduate of industrial engineer, and it was so difficult to me to to become to become an employer, and also to be a student, to be an employer. So everything changed in my life. So I think I'm going to take three steps in this conversation, in this topic, that is growing up in life. And first, I want to talk um, about you are not a kid. This is the phrase in the first step. You are not a kid because since you start in the university, uh, every teacher, every person, try to teach you about life, not just um, about a material. Every teacher try to teach you about something that they learned about life in their career, because they have a lot of time in this situation. Also, I remember when I choose my university, I have a um, I have I don't remember 4 or 5 options, and is one was left my city and go to Guadalajara, Toluca. Once was Toluca, and in Guadalajara was UP Guadalajara, and here in La Laguna, it was Tec de Monterrey Laguna, Tec Milenio, and Ibero, and that was my 5 options in my university. But I think I remember one coach told me that I have to use the scholarships for my advantage, because we don't have we don't have a lot of opportunities in this sport of basketball that I play basketball. We don't have a lot of opportunities in basketball, so my coach tell me that I take this advantage to get a good scholarships, take and take my career like industrial engineer in every university that I can, that I want. But I think I choose the good options, that was take the Monterrey, and that changed my life because I do what I want. My family support me, my brother support me, my girlfriend support me, so I think it was the good option. But the circumstance, uh, the price, the economic, it was so difficult. So I am good with my shoes, and after that happened, I play in the best university basketball in Mexico, and I am proud of that. And in this I want to say the first step that it was, you are not a child, you are not a child, because when I start the university, I lived I lived in the university, and I always take care of me in on that time, because I prepare all of my things in my package, and also I do my meals, my cook. I cook for myself. I prepare my class. I prepare everything, and I live in Tec de Monterrey because I live in Lerdo, and Tec de Monterrey is in at Torreon. So I remember that uh, I used to say that I didn't live because every of my time it was at Tec de Monterrey. But now that I am here, I say that it was grateful because I start to learn that I know what I was not a kid in that time. I learned to prepare myself, to love myself, to in my time, and also mm, prepare for every possibility that I have in that university. Uh, the second one, the second step that I want to talk, it was about not everything that you choose is okay. Why I say that? Because I already talked about why I choose that university, but here is the here is the next step. I didn't finish my my career, my degree in that university of problem of economic personal economic problem personal um, and also this is was very difficult to me to separate because I want to get my degree on that university, but the plan changed. The plan changed. So uh, everything in life, you have to be prepared for every change. You have to be in the moment because wherever it happen, wherever it happen, you have to have your open mind and what is the best option for you. In that time, I think about myself and about my family because the economic in my family in that time was not so good. So that's why I left Tec de Monterrey and I come in Tec Milenio. I start I think I don't remember in what semester, but I think in the middle of the semester because they revalidate my materials. So so when I take mm, that decision, changed my life and not only my life, my the life of my parents because I didn't recognize that they they suffer it. I don't want to say for me, but it was because of my dreams, and I love it. I appreciate it, and I always be thankful with my parents for that. Um, After that decision, everything changed. Everything in my no not just in my life, in my parents, in my brother lives changed in a good way because economic is the economic of a family is important in every aspect that we talk uh, is the base sometimes for the survivor of a family. And in this step that I in this step two, uh, the thing that I want to say that you have to be prepared for every change. So step one, you are not a kid. Step when you enter into the university, you are not a kid. Step two, be prepared for every change, because life doesn't say, oh, I'm going for you. No, life is, you have you have it's like you say, you have one life, you have one choice, because it is what it is. uh, Everything in this life is not secure, is not safe. Everything change very fast. So, for the last step three, in the step three, I want to talk when I go to when I get graduated for my university, Tech Millennium of Industrial Engineer, and everything's so good. But when I start to, thanks God, I get job very very fast. Thanks God. But when I get that job, uh, everything change. Everything in your life, because you have a time. So in the morning to late night. So it's like, I wake up uh, 5:30 a.m. and sometimes I left my job at 6 o'clock p.m. So it's every of my time, every is much time for my life that I prepare myself, because I am very active person. I used to wake up early and do some workouts, helping my mom, um, read some every go to the supermarket, or go to something that the house needs. So I was well. I am a very responsible person and active person in that way. But when I start, in my positions, in my position of my job, it was difficult to move my activities, because now I go to the gym, or I do some exercise very late, like when I finish my English, like 9, like 9, 9:30 p.m. So it's difficult to me. Well, not now, but in the first time it was so difficult. Also, the responsibilities that you that you get it when you are an adult, because some responsibilities that my mother or my father has to me, uh, pass it pass it to me, because now I pay Netflix, I pay Spotify, I pay for the the food of my dogs, I pay for my clothes, my personal my personal my personal things, and also for my car. I bought a car 1 year. Uh, I already paid 1 year, so this is so difficult when you start. The thing here is you have the support you have, is you prepare yourself with the step one, with the step two, and now with the step three. Is more is more helpful for you, because you already clean your mind, you prepare your mind for the change that you want to have when you enter to your job positions. So this gonna help a lot in every aspect of your life. And I think this is this is important, because when you start in a job, You think, oh, I have a lot of things. You think I have a lot of money, but it's not like that because, well, for me, because my father started to give me some responsibilities that I have to take. Uh, but it's okay because I help my family. So this is about life. This is about 3 steps. You are not kid. Step two, um, open mind with the changes, with the change in your life. Step three, you prepare yourself for the job because everything changed in your life. But this is this is good for you because you are growing up. So thanks, and see you in the next model.